Sportin Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views. Hello and welcome back to another Sportin Wales podcast, sponsored by the Sinclair Group. Dylan, I'm with Dylan today, just me and Dylan today. How are you, mate? You good?
Yeah, good. Yourself?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, busy week, mate. Busy week. Trying to get back into my normal routine, I guess, with the kids at school. Rugby season very much upon us. You've been training hard?
We have indeed. First league game of the season this week. Prep's been tough. We had a good week of training and we're getting ready to fly tomorrow to Ulster, Belfast.
How's, you just telling me then, you've sort of life after rugby, looking at, like a building, a house?
Well, I moved back into my house and my missus...
Handyman?
Yeah, my missus had a list of things she wanted done. So I've been up to my arse in panelling and painting, caulking and sanding, and but it's looking alright.
What colour do you go for?
Taupe by Lick Taupe 4. So Lick, if you're listening.
Wow,
I need some
not
more.
a clue what colour that is.
I need some more. So
That's so picked that out.
Yeah. It's a TikTok.
Fair play. Right, obviously we haven't got Gareth on tonight. He's had enough today. Sorry, he's had enough shit from you, I think, the last couple of weeks. So he'll be back next couple of weeks. But today for the pod, we will probably go through Sanjay signing for the Newcastle Red Bulls. You want to chat around a bit, Zammit getting beat up in the week, which I'm sure he'd be happy. Jockey Matt Sherratt from Cardiff signing for Wales, backs coach, which is big news, isn't it? And then we're going to chat around maybe opening day games and memories, and we'll go through the regions, first game of the season, and maybe a few other things with us sort of referencing Tandy building his team in Wales. We're going to build our own team of coaches with the players, yeah, which should be a good laugh. Right, we'll get stuck into it. Right, first bit of news: Sanjay off to Liam Williams off to Newcastle Red Bulls.
Yeah, well, first I think credit to him getting back fit on without a club, doing all his training and rehab. So yeah, credit to him. That's a good signing for Newcastle. I think they probably need that sort of experience and a character like Sanjay, really. And do you see what?
Do they know what's coming? Do you reckon they know what's coming?
I don't know, but did you see what Diamond said about him?
I did read something.
So I think he'd be in good company up there anyway.
So what did he call him? He called him a toothpaste.
Toothpaste. We need to squeeze him
now and then. Yeah.
Well, squeeze him to get the most out of him. Yeah. you get worked
There's
out.
not much to squeeze out of Sam. He's a bag of spanners.
Yeah. Just bone.
No, it's a great size, isn't it? It's good for he was adamant he wanted another year or two, didn't he? So
yeah,
it's a cool move, I think, especially Red Bull. He's going to offer a lot off the field, isn't he? More than probably on it.
Yeah,
that culture.
He's a big character, and he will offer a lot off the field.
He's a winner, isn't he? I think that's what Steve Diamond liked.
Well, that's what they've said. He's someone who's won a lot, experienced winning those winning environments. He's with Saracens for a long time as well, so he can add a lot of value to that sort of maybe young and inexperienced squad. Yeah,
and the cash must have been good, mate, to go up there because it's going to be cold.
Long old commute as well.
I did say I texted him. We got to be going out. I'll probably go out there watch Newcastle football rather than Newcastle Red Bulls. We'll just make sure you got the night out planned. All credit to Sanj, still going, and he's obviously still going to be available for Wales, and he's very, very close to 100 caps, which I think is probably in the back of his mind a little bit as well.
Yeah, well, he hasn't announced his retirement yet, has he? So
no. So I guess Steve Tandy must have had a word with him, maybe, but we will see. Other news is, what did you say? Zammit got beat up last week.
Zammit got beat up last week
against his old team. What a game to come back to.
And yellow carded for losing a fight, that's a tough one to take, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Well, it was against a back row, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but
he scored a try. He looked sharp. He still got his gas.
He knocked one on as well, right next to the try line.
Yeah, we've all done that.
He's just dusting off the cobwebs at the moment, but he is looking sharp. He's looking bigger.
He does look big.
He looks big.
Yeah.
So again, like him back fit can only be a positive thing for Welsh rugby. Back in rugby fit.
Yeah, you'd think he'd be straight back in the environment.
Yeah.
Back three though in Wales there's quite a lot of good players, isn't there?
There's a lot of competition now, and I think Tom Rogers has been good over the past couple of campaigns. Blair Murray's been really good.
You got Jadzi come back to fitness.
Yeah.
You boys have got a few good in the back row. You know, the Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson. You got Rio Dyer
Rio
as well.
Dyer, yeah. There's
a lot of experience here. You got Cameron full back and
Max Page, whether he plays on wing. I don't know.
There is a lot of competition in the back three there. So it'd be
Keenan Giles, I forgot about him. Yeah, sorry, there is. So yeah, obviously, him going well is only going to be good for Wales. And then obviously the big news: jockey Matt Sherratt leaving Cardiff right at the start of the season to join Wales.
Cheers, Jock.
Must be good money. He's going to hate me saying that. Yeah. I actually tried getting him on the pod this week. He was like, mate, no chance if Dillon's on. He goes, mate, give it a couple of weeks.
He does nothing for free, man. He's cash only.
I offered him cash. He's still
transactional.
Yeah.
No, I don't know if you've seen Josh Adams come out. He had a sort of Q&A with Cardiff on their page, and he just said, how emotional Jockey was when he announced it to the boys, and he has been there a long time, in 2 stints, but he's given a lot to the club, and I think he will be massively missed there. Yeah,
he will, and I think he will probably feel like he's maybe left a bit of unfinished business, in terms of their progression in the last 2 years. I think he said like a 3-year progression, didn't he? So he's obviously not going to see that out, but in terms of Wales, how good a coach have they got? And in terms of obviously how good a relationship he has with a lot of the lads, is that a real good appointment, Steve Tandy's sort of side?
I think that's a brilliant appointment. His sort of man management, understanding players, and then being able to understand when to flip the switch, like his his detail in training, and Chadsy spoke about it yesterday, like the standards he drives, the habits he wants. I think that's a fantastic appointment, and if you go off, the past couple of campaigns where typically the squads have been quite young. I think it's a brilliant opportunity sort of for him to imprint his game and help these younger players, or try and mould them and improve Wales' attack. So I think it's a great appointment. Yeah,
he's what he is. He's a boots on the pitch coach, isn't he?
Yeah.
Which what I like is that he'll be out and about to all the regions a lot, won't he?
Yeah.
And I think even with Steve Tandy, chatting to him a couple of days ago, he's already been in contact with a number of players apparently, and like I took the piss yesterday about, well, I don't know why he doesn't just set up a WhatsApp group, 50 lads, and be like, right, lads, make sure you look at your games. Always keep contact. I think Andy Farrar does it really well.
Yeah.
I don't know if would you feel a bit more?
But something in England that came as a shock when I was there was how frequently the English lads would be in contact with the English management, and that would be like camps during the season. That would be Zoom calls. So it's like learning. So they were like, at least once a month they'd have some in.
Even if it's like a couple of days.
Even if it's a couple of days.
I think England just did, didn't they?
Yeah. Or even if it was a Zoom call for learnings, etc. Yeah. So I think that is something that it was quite a shock to me, because we'd never had that in Wales. We'd meet a week before camp.
I wouldn't hear a word.
No, same.
I wouldn't even know if I was going to be picked. Even though he'd been in so many different campaigns, I still would be like, am I going to get this email?
Yeah. So I think that's something that could come in and could benefit massively. So everyone's on the same page a lot earlier, and even if it's a wider group, and do you know what I mean? So whatever it is.
Yeah, I think especially for the 10s, and we've got 2 young 10s, haven't we?
Yeah.
So a lot of pressure on them, and I think if they're probably already in contact, that could be a good appointment. And obviously he's got a good relationship with Danny as well, isn't he?
Yeah, we're their best mates, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. And Danny's not scared to challenge Tandy, which I think Tandy must obviously like.
Enjoy.
Yeah. Right, speaking of building coaching staff, as obviously Tandy has done, we've got a little thing where we are going to build our most chaotic coaching group, but through players, of all the players we played with. And we played with some absolute headers, haven't we?
We have, yeah.
Some knobs as well, but some good lads as well. How do we... Let's go. So we're trying... Weirdly, it'd actually be quite a good coach.
Yeah, you will.
Where we go? Do we go head coach first and then work our way down, or should we start with who's the kit man?
Yeah, who's the kit man?
And work their way up.
I think this
kit man's a legend.
I think let's go top to bottom.
All right, okay, go on then.
Lou Reed, head coach.
Lou Reed, head coach.
Yeah.
Wow, it could be a bit loose.
It'd be loose.
You just start talking stories about him back in the day. It wouldn't be anything about lineouts or how we're going to play.
Lou Reed as head coach could be...
Head coach? Maybe DOR. Maybe he could be
DOR.
Like Pivat would be a good DOR.
Yeah,
he just loves a couple of beers, doesn't he?
Yeah, Lou DOR. I think just more for crack purposes.
Yeah.
I think
Storyteller.
A bad day could become a good day with him.
Yeah, he was unreal in the changing room.
Yeah, he was.
I remember...
Unpredictable as well.
Yeah. A lot of the boys were like... He was out of contract and the boys were like going to the coaches, you need to sign him. Even if you don't play him, just sign him just to be in the changing room.
Just sit in the canteen and just let him talk.
Yeah, he was. He's our sort of hype man, I guess, is it? Or sort of make you feel good. So he's going to be our top. Lou Reed.
He's the man, yeah.
Wow. So who's going to be our head coach then underneath? Someone that's got a little bit of authority and...
A little bit of authority. Anyone come to mind? Are we going for a good one here, or are we...
It's up to you, really.
Or the most chaotic?
Most chaotic, probably. Imagine Jadzi being a head coach.
I can imagine him being head coach. He'd love it.
He would. You imagine his team talks?
Yeah.
He would absolutely
He'd be frothing at the mouth.
He'd probably knock 3 of the boys out. I'm not
We go Jadzi head coach.
Jadzi head coach, then.
We've got exciting news. Jaguar Land Rover, Cardiff and Newport are now part of the Sinclair Group. For over 80 years, we've been trusted across Wales, built on family values and driven by expertise. Jaguar and Land Rover represent heritage, innovation and performance, just like us. And we're here to make every journey on and off the road feel extraordinary. Join us for the next chapter and belong for good. Sinclair Jaguar Land Rover, Cardiff and Newport. The extraordinary journey continues. Welcome to the family.
Why do we go Jadzi? He's a bit of a nutter, isn't he?
He is a bit of a nutter. If he's telling you to go harder, you probably will. Like, I've been in games where he's frothing at the mouth, barking at wingers, and do you know what I mean? Like,
He talks well, I'll give him that.
Yeah, he does talk well. He understands the game.
But he's calm off it, though.
He is calm off it.
He's 2 different people, isn't he?
We played Quins for Cardiff one year, and no idea what the opposition winger did to him, but he...
Did he?
Oh, he made his life hell, yeah. And I asked after the game, like, has he ever... Nah, just...
He tried... When I was at Exeter, he was at Worcester, and I met my Dave Ewers. I remember him trying to offload, and it was a bit of a hospital pass, and I jumped up, and I could see Jadzi. He was about 40 metres away, and he's come in, absolutely wanting to nail me. He's absolutely whacked me straight on my hip, and luckily I sort of, I guess, got away with it. But
you bounced him, all right, just say it.
I don't know if I bounced him, but he come off a lot worse than was off the field within 5 minutes later.
Yeah.
But I said after the game, you were after me. He goes, yeah, I was trying to cut you in half. I was like, all right, cheers, nice.
Jadzi head coach.
Head coach. We go 1 forwards coach, backs coach, and then we go...
D coach?
D coach, yeah. D coach would be someone like, I'd say someone like Moriarty or something.
Yeah, D coach Moriarty. Speaks for yourself, Mazza, really.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much we can really say. He's...
well, I don't think there's much we can say on the pod about him.
No, he's... Yeah, he'd be a good... Yeah, he'd just do it.
Yeah, he would, yeah.
Be like his old man.
It's like the fear factor as well.
Yeah, he's quite a scary bloke.
Again, we got a nasty coaching staff so far.
Yeah, we have gone quite nasty.
Yeah, we have. Yeah,
tasty,
right. Tasty coaching staff.
All right, that's defence. Attack. Who are we going there? Thomas would be quite funny, man.
And he's a bit. He's in that category of a bit nasty as well. You can't get it.
We seem to be
TJ?
sticking to TJ. Oh my! I forgot about Tom.
We go for the hardest coaching staff.
Yeah, could put Tom James in. He's one of the hardest back. Yeah. I know as well.
It's taking a turn left. It
has a little bit, yeah. Where are we now? On forwards coach
Bradley Davis.
Yeah, Brad, yeah.
Yeah, and he's a secret rugby nose.
He is, line out. By the way, how do you think you go Scarlets?
I think he'll go well, yeah. I think he'll go well. Like I said, he does secretly love rugby.
He's very good line-out wise.
Yeah, he understands the game. Yeah. He understands the line-out. And he's a good bloke as well.
Yeah,
I think he could go well down there.
He just takes the piss out of everyone, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I think apparently he's settled in quite well at Scarlets. I don't think those Westies will know what hit him.
No. And then what we got next? Is that it?
We'll go Kitman. Who's actually got good crack?
Who's got good
crack? Who would you want to be with all the time? You'd probably pick someone like Belcher or something.
I would probably pick Belch because he's funny.
Crack, yeah.
We could put Chicken Kitman just to see him work hard.
Yeah, he'd actually have to do something.
He'd have to do something, yeah.
So Gareth Hanscom, you're going to be our Kitman, mate.
We've got 2 Kitmen in the Dragons.
On ChatGPT, you probably still wouldn't be good enough for that.
No, you wouldn't make the cut. We've got 2 Kitmen in the Dragons who are absolute legends. And they work a week on, week off.
Have you ever met a Kitman that isn't a legend? You've got Mikey Bieri opposite Cardiff.
He was class. Yeah.
You got Sean Clark at the Ospreys, he just plays journalism and rugby all day with the boys. Yeah.
Well, setting up in his office.
Any time off, boys just go down there and play journalism and rugby. Absolute legend.
We had a kit man in Quins who was blind.
Blind?
Yeah, but he was honest.
Talk to me
was
how
efficient.
that works, mate.
Oh well,
has your number's got Braille on the back?
He was good. Yeah,
was he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Wow. There's a guy called Rana who was the Lions kit man and the Island. He was an absolute legend.
Yeah.
Like proper bloke.
To be fair, you have to be a good bloke to do that job. I think
he'd invite boys like. Everyone, if anyone wanted to go and chill, it'd be like in his, because he'd have a massive room with all the kit, all the
Dan
sweets.
Joy, legend.
Chocolates.
He has all the sweets and the Cokes he rolls up in the barn.
They are good because at the end of most campaigns, I remember I was like, right, I get a few extra jerseys going.
Paney.
He's the worst.
He's the worst.
Yeah, he'll
I'll send him his clip personally.
I wouldn't say he's an actual kit man
though. No, he's just
so his job was I actually didn't know what his job was. But he was the guy who gave the kit man the kit.
Yeah.
But didn't give the kit man enough kit.
Yeah, for everyone.
But just left it in his van for himself. So you turn up after training, remember you go in the gym and he's in there with brand new Welsh kit, and training.
We're in the odds and sods.
And I'm like, Painty, all my shirts are ripped, mate. Can I get... No, mate, you got to sew them up yourself. I used to
love you, Painty. Really,
we do love him. But then he used to come down for lunch with free lunch again.
That's the job I want after rugby. Actually, that sounds like a good job. Yeah, if there's any vacancies going, I'll check my CV in.
But no, I can't. I don't think. I think most kit men they're all absolute legends, aren't they?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go through
Jadzi,
our coaching team again. So we went DOR Lou Reed.
Yeah.
Who did we go? We went head coach Jadzi. Muzza defence.
Yeah.
Attack coach. Who did we go for that? Did we pick anyone?
Tommy Wills.
Thomas Williams.
Thomas
Williams. Bit like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Well, yeah. I think his issue would be no one could do what he can do, and he'd get frustrated.
Yeah, he'd tell you straight, man, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he would. Yeah.
He'd tell you if you.
He's like, just throw a 30-meter back door there. We can't. All right, never mind.
No one quite has the skill set he's got, has he? Yeah, he's on another level, Tommy.
He is on another level, yeah.
You spoke to him since the Lions, though?
I spoke to him briefly, obviously after he got injured. Disappointed for him. And he was going well when he...
Can you imagine him captain, by the way?
Well...
What did you think of that?
Like, I think Tommy...
They're doing everything to keep him, aren't they?
Yeah, Tommy the old to Tommy now is a lot different, I think.
I could never see Tommy as captain, but maybe...
he speaks really well, I think, now. And I think they've just allowed him to just, do you know what I mean, be himself, which they obviously love him there. And he was class for them last year, so...
Player of the year in the league.
Yeah.
He was phenomenal. It'd be interesting to see. He's obviously he's out of contract, isn't he? So yeah, big decision. There's some big cash thrown at him.
Yeah.
And he can kick a goal. So those French clubs love that, don't they?
They do. Yeah.
And at last and no least, we went kitman and we went our mate Gareth Anscombe, which he might be kitman for Bayonne soon. So
yeah. Well, he's got some work experience. Yeah.
After the weekend's result,
they
got absolutely hammered. But he did go off. He did. I messaged him saying, "Geez, what happened?" Because I was trying to watch it.
And the first thing he said was, "We were winning when I went off."
He was like, "Well, we were only 19-10 when I was on." So apparently,
is that what he said?
And then they lost 48-10. So, but away.
They were away. They were
away. Yeah,
they were away.
Like you said, they don't really care away, do they?
No.
So he would be our kit man. Chicken.
Just more to see him work hard.
Yeah.
Carrying the tackle pads around and setting up the stations and stuff.
Yeah. Mitz would probably agree as well, saying that he needs to do a hard day's work, doesn't he? So yeah, that's our coaching team. Pretty wild, I'll be honest.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. And in that time, we've learned it's not just about cars, it's about the impact we leave behind. We believe in driving change, supporting the people around us where we live and work. Because when our communities thrive, we all do. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands. But what drives us goes far beyond the road. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing your legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
What else we going to now? Right, we're going to start season. We're going to each region. We'll start with the Drags, get that over and done with.
Yeah.
So you boys have got Ulster.
Ulster away.
Yeah, how are you? How you feeling? Done all the prep?
Yeah,
team?
we've had a good week's training.
Strong team.
Yeah, we've gone very strong.
Yeah.
With a lot of new faces in there. A lot of debutants. We had a.
There is okay.
We
don't
had
need to
a,
say too much. So
we had a good video. We had a video. Basically, the Dragons organised it from family and friends.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Basically saying like good luck on your debut and stuff. So there's loads of really nice sort of genuine videos, and then it come to mine at the end, and I had
the Rotty.
Well, the Rotty was in there, Bella, my dog, and then
Would you cry? The dogs.
Yeah. And then my Mrs. Sophie's cousin Jess, who was she was in Singer of the World quite recently. Just missed out on winning. Them singing a song, basically just what I can't remember the song's called. What's Bad Boy, right. Bad Boys, but they changed it to Brave Boy. And then it was like, good luck on your fucking Dragons debut. And
right.
Yeah, so
that was the last one.
That was the last one.
Everyone just pissed themselves.
Everyone was howling, yeah. So it went on well.
That's cool.
It was cool, yeah. So that was a nice touch from the Drags. All the work's done now. I was saying to you before we come on, I forgot how howling the travel is or how tough the travel is in this league.
I don't think people realise that much.
No, it's a lot of flights and stuff. So first one away in Belfast. And we're looking at the ground running, get out there and get off to a good start to the season. But yeah,
you've obviously got Ulster, then you got Sharks.
Sharks are home. Glasgow away.
They're going to be, and I think that's a tough start, isn't it? And then you got a derby.
Yeah,
Cardiff.
Which starts it's nice to get them in early. Yeah, they're the ones you look forward to. The derbies, sort of packed out stadiums and stuff.
At home as well. You had a good crowd for that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Tough start, but I think it's a winnable start, isn't it? It's a lot of Safa's not going to be involved, that Sharks side.
Yeah, a lot will still be with the Rugby Championship.
Ulster just don't really know what they're going to have. So, hopefully you boys start well. Let's start with Cardiff, because I think they're at the Arms Park first game.
They've got the Lions.
They got the Lions.
Yeah.
Strong side, didn't they? Big physical side.
Quite unpredictable again.
Yeah, Cardiff beat them last year.
Yeah.
But Lions probably should have won in the last play. But what do you think Cardiff are going to offer in terms of, are they going to try and stick to that game plan that Matt Sherratt sort of implemented, or is someone like Van Zyl, who obviously is the force coach, wants the head coach apparently?
Yeah.
Is he going to be? Is that South African influence maybe going to come into the team a little bit more, or
I don't know. I think it all depends on sort of how soon he got given the keys to implement his game plan. If it is as soon as this week, which I doubt it is,
they surely will. I think
there would have been a lot of preparation, but I don't think they'll steer too far away from what Jockey's put into place for the past 2 years, and that attack and that game plan has been going quite well for them. So I don't think they'll steer too far away from that. Obviously, Mason injured is a big loss for them.
He's out for a while as well.
And Jim Botham injured as well. So there's two players there that is quite a big loss for Cardiff. Mason gives them a lot of go forward. He's a big man. So
good set piece on the first phase, isn't he?
Yeah, so that could be a tough loss for Cardiff there with them two players. But again,
who plays 10? Sheedy, or you got Johan Lloyd obviously signing there?
Yeah, obviously
big call, isn't it?
It is a big call. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with my mate Sheeds, I think.
Yeah. Johan Lloyd, I don't know what position he is. See, he can be
a good rugby player, man.
He's just a very good rugby player, which is unfortunate for him that he can play in any position in the back line.
We've got his brother Jack in Dragons now, and then we call it Pepsi in Dragons, so the team who are prepping as the opposition.
Well, you don't call them cabos though.
No, Pepsi we call them. Yeah.
Do they have do they do any games in the week? On the Friday they come in and do a team session together, or
no,
team run or anything?
No, we train together most of it.
Do you?
Yeah.
At Exeter, we used to have 2 teams there enough.
Yeah.
So if you weren't playing in the first team, you'd be in the cabos, and every Friday there'd be game of touch. And there'd be a point system in terms of skill sets and stuff, and there'd be an actual cabbage in a bag for the worst trainer.
The worst trainer of the week.
And they had to keep that for that week, and then it would be given again. But it was the same cabbage was in this bag the whole season. It was absolutely minging by the end. So, like, it was 25 weeks, yeah. I was lucky only enough to be in their group a couple of times, but some of the boys, they were like getting tattoos of cabos.
Were they?
They were just. It was like a cult. But they used to just like carve up.
Yeah. Well, that's what the point.
Some boys wanted to join.
Jack Lloyd. On Tuesday, I was thinking, thank God he's not playing for Ulster on the weekend, because he was absolutely carving up. He was unbelievable.
He actually won Player of the Year, didn't he?
He did, yeah. SRC Player of the Year, yeah.
And he's signed for you boys now, isn't he? Full
time, yeah. He's a very good player. Is he like
Ewan or?
Yeah, very similar.
What position would
he's playing 10?
He's
playing 10, and he played 12 on the weekend for Newport.
Oh, right,
and
okay.
we do like which is quite good. They do on a Monday, they'll do like a highlight reel of all the players who got sent out on loan.
Right.
And Jack Lloyd, the smallest man on the pitch by a country mile, his highlight reel was him picking men up and putting them on their heads.
Fair play.
So yeah, we'll have to get them we'll have to get them two on the pod.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll have a few good stories together.
Yeah.
Cardiff obviously got Lions at home. Be a packed out Arms Park, that, wouldn't it? You'd think.
You'd hope so. First game this season.
You'd think they'd be pretty. I'd probably go for a Cardiff win. I think there for me. Tough travel for Lions, isn't it? That.
Yeah.
What did we say? Dragons to beat Ulster, or
Dragons to beat Ulster. Yeah.
Ulster.
Yeah, we're beating Ulster.
Sinclair Group has been part of the motor industry for over 80 years. That's not just a number, it's generations of trust built on shared values, because family isn't just who you're born to, it's who you choose to stand with, and that's what matters to us. We offer new and approved used vehicle sales and service for some of the world's biggest motor brands, and trust, that's at the heart of it all. So whether you're starting your journey or continuing a legacy, visit sinclairgroup.co.uk. Belong for good.
Scarlets, they've got Munster kicking off their start the season on Saturday.
Will they be full internationals back? Let Munster as
I'm
well?
not sure how many they've actually got anymore. They've obviously had quite a few retire, like Conor Murray, Peter Marnie, and players like that.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Conor Murray's obviously got his new book out, and he's had his say over there. So
he was very vocal in the press, wasn't he?
Yes, he was, yeah. We actually nearly got him on, but he's off to the Ryder Cup, which I was like, fair enough, mate. I'd choose Ryder Cup over being on Sportin Wales podcast as well.
I remember Connor, Dylan, you probably never heard of me. I play rugby, and big fan of your work, Con. Big fan of your work.
Big fan of your work.
Yeah.
So
we have played against each other.
I reckon he would have messaged me saying, "Who's that guy sat next to you?"
Yeah. Who the fuck is that?
So hopefully we get him on next week, because he wants to sell his book in Wales.
I'll have to make a video of me playing.
Yeah, why don't you show your highlight reel to him? I'll send it to him.
All right,
beforehand.
I got a good one as well.
By the way, you're on pod with this guy. What a tight head this bloke is. So with Scarlets, they got Munster. If they start like they've finished, they're going to be a good side this year, Scarlets.
They built a lot of momentum towards the end of the year, didn't they? They played some good rugby. Again, I'm not sure with a couple of injuries. Henry Thomas was big for them last year. He hasn't featured yet, so I think he's back fit for this game.
Right, okay.
Which will be a massive help for them as well.
Yeah, like I said, they were finished the season well last year, didn't they? But boys were staying fit. So, are we going for another home win? That'd be a good start for Wales Rugby if we won all three.
We're 3 from 3
We're going to be completely wrong
here,
here, aren't we? But they'll have a good stint, won't they?
I think so. It's like first game of the season, everyone is right up for it.
Yeah.
I think this
just whoever blows out first, really.
Yeah, this back Scarlet.
All right, Scarlets. The last game, the Ospreys. Well, they're in South Africa. They got the Bulls in Pretoria.
That is a tough place.
First game of the season, you're in altitude, is howling.
If you were to write down worst start to the season, that would be right up there.
That is. I think then they got their players Stormers.
Yeah,
who were like
2 tough opening games of the season.
Yeah, they want to keep the ball in play. New coaching staff, obviously the Ospreys with Tips taking over. Jack Morgan, I think, is only going to be playing the second game.
Yeah.
They got a couple of new boys. That's the tough start, isn't it? I think
that is a very, very tough start for the Ospreys out there. Like you said, especially at altitude, first game, those boys would have been training at altitude all
Have you played much in altitude?
Only South Africa, yeah. So
that picture I put out. Did you get gain line on that or no?
Yeah, I did probably. I think it was I run over Oxniche and
you ran over him.
Yeah.
It
was a line break. Yeah, I'll find it somewhere. It's out there.
Where did you play?
We played Pretoria. That is probably one of my favourite games.
Top 5 best atmosphere.
Yeah,
I played there.
and it was absolutely. It's like a proper old school feel to the ground.
We were on the same tour.
That was the same tour.
How
Yeah,
good was that atmosphere?
It was unbelievable atmosphere. It's one of my favourite games in a Welsh jersey.
That's when we had about 9 yellow cards and we still nearly won, didn't we?
Yeah, and we beat them the week after.
That was in altitude as well, in Bloemfontein. I remember that. Do you remember training at that? We trained at the school, didn't we? Which was like another.
Yeah,
it was higher
again.
I remember boys were kicking balls length of field.
Like,
wow.
Oh, 10s looked $1 million.
Literally, chicken looked like he could kick. Unbelievable. Did he?
Yeah.
And then he actually got the winner the next week.
Taking him further back in the 22, and we were like, "Oh, calm down."
That's probably why he kicked the winner. It was in altitude, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He actually has done that.
But that was hell of a tour. Yeah. It was. That was one of my favourite stadiums to play in.
I just remember that third week was it was a decider, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We were all cooked.
We were done at that point. Yeah. My elbow was hanging off.
I think everyone was. Alan Wynne was.
Yeah.
Strolling around. Yeah. It was.
It was. Yeah.
Tough old week.
Can't say too much.
So we're probably gonna. That's gonna be more of a. The Ospreys will do well there when they to get a result. So
I think you pick up some losing bonus points here. You've done very well.
So between us, we think the Welsh Regions are gonna get 3 out of 4 wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Could go down to bookies, I think, and see what the odds of that. That must be about.
I can't comment. I know
You're not allowed, but no, I'd say that'd be. So yeah, hopefully a good start for the regions, and hopefully we'll have a bit to talk about next week. Hopefully we've got a few good guests coming on with me over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, we're trying to line some up, and hopefully we're talking about 3 regions, maybe 4 winning.
4. We've got 4 at the moment. Yeah. We'll see. There's gonna be more news, but I hope you enjoyed it, mate. Thanks for coming on, and look forward to seeing everyone soon.
Sportin Wales podcast, powered by Sinclair Group, your go-to for Welsh sports news and views.